I usually deep condition on a weekly basis. How often do you deep condition? Okay, this next question is from Kudaki. She said, will you ever straighten your hair? I don't know. Right now I love my hair. I love the curls, and you know, girl, you know that I am afraid of heat. I'm like deadly afraid of heat. I've not even blow dried my hair before, so I don't know yet. You never know what the future has, but for now I prefer my hair in its natural state rather than straighten. Curly Girl Swag asks, what are some tips you can share on bringing health and length retention to your hair? Bringing health, first of all, moisture protein balance, that's one good thing. Length retention, protecting your ends and making sure that your ends are moisturized, making sure that you are protecting them in form of tucking them in so that they don't drag on your clothes. And also internally, you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself inside. You're drinking enough water, you're also cleansing your scalp, and there's so many other things, but those are some key stuff that you want to look at when you come to your health and the length retention aspect of your hair. This next question is from Anel, and Anel asks, she said that she's protein sensitive and she's also low porosity. She has a short 4C TWA hair, and she said she's trying to use my DIY moisturizing sprays. However, she cannot use anything with aloe vera or coconut oil, so she's trying to look for a substitute. There's a kind of oil that you can substitute for coconut oil. It is called babasu oil. Babasu oil is comparable to coconut oil, and you can use that instead. In terms of aloe vera juice, instead of aloe vera juice, you can use rose water, and just try and see how your hair does with those two changes. And if you have to remove some, you can always substitute in there something else that you don't want to use. This next question is from one of my UK subscribers, and it's Muruki NYA, and she says that she noticed that I use a lot of DIY different natural mix of products, and I also use products like Shea Moisture, store-bought products. So she said, do I have a preference, and will you be including more DIYs in the future? Now, in terms of preferences, I mix them together. I don't have one preference for the other, but I always look at this in terms of my time. When I don't have time to mix stuff, I go to the store-bought products, and those come in really handy. However, when I do have time, then I mix up stuff. In terms of preferences, it's really hard because each one does different things. I prefer my bentonite clay mixes to shampoos for sure. So I will always turn to my bentonite clay mixes because that's pretty easy to whip up. But for other stuff, I might just go with the store-bought products because they're just readily available. Catherine wants to know what kind of makeup I use. I use mainly MAC Studio makeup, and I'm trying to look for more store-bought products like department store products, because girl, I went to Macy's to buy my MAC product, my foundation, because I'm really running out, and I didn't even believe they increased the price again. I'm trying to save up money, y'all. So I'm trying to look for a comparable dupe. So if anybody knows the comparable dupe for the MAC Studio Tech NW47, please comment below and let me know. She also wanted to know how often should she use a hair steamer. If you have a hair steamer, you can use it every time you deep condition. It is such a good tool to use. I don't have one. I usually go to my gym and do my steaming there when I have time to do it. But you can use it every week, you know, every time you want to, because it really helps, especially to open up your pores and suck in all that good moisture that your deep conditioner provides. This next question is from Deandra, and she has gray beautiful natural hair, and she's wondering if there are other things different that she could do to her hair apart from co-washing, oils and leave-ins and creams and all that stuff, just because she's gray. And I don't think so. I think just make sure that you're really moisturizing your hair, you're keeping your hair moist all the time, and you're doing what you're doing. Keep a good moisture protein balance in your hair, and gray is beautiful. I'm still looking for that gray hair in my hair, but I can't find any. This next question is from NumStacy21. What are some deep conditioners that you recommend for natural hair, especially 4C hair? Now, natural hair, that type of hair, the 4 category kind of hair, needs thicker, creamier conditioner. So look for anything that is thick, anything that is creamier. I'm very partial to Shea Moisture products. I am not being sponsored to say this, but they work really well for my hair. You can also make your own deep conditioner, but also, you know, you have to play around with deep conditioners and see which one helps well. You want to look for those that have moisture in it, and then you also want to look for one that might have more protein in it, so that you can have that balance that I was talking about earlier. V asks, what do you use on your skin? It looks flawless. Oh my gosh, I do have days that my skin is just acting up, but what I usually make sure, it's not more or less what I use, it's what I do. I try to make sure I'm drinking enough water, and I also try to make sure that I'm not eating things that will mess up my skin. And I just recently found out that drinking hot cocoa gives me zits, acne. So I try to stay away from that. In terms of what I use on my face, I just changed my regimen about a couple of months ago, like 3 months ago, and I've noticed great differences and great improvement in my skin. And what I do is that I usually will wash my face with the Desert Essence thoroughly clean face wash, and after washing my face I will moisturize my face with just pure vitamin E oil, and that's it. The last question is from DDay0405, and she asks, what are the 3 top products that you and your girls use? This was really hard. This was so hard to simplify, but if I had to go with 3 products, I will say to wash, co-washing with the Eden's Body Works co-wash, and then deep conditioning with the Shea Moisture Superfruit Complex 10-in-1 renewal system hair mask, and moisturizing with the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any more questions, please post below this, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.